Monkey Man, directed by Dave Patel. I'm not sure. I think it's his directorial debut. If he's directed something else and I don't know, let me know in the comments. But I do like the dude. I've liked him for a minute. So this is the story based off or inspired by the legends of Hanuman. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I was excited for this movie, I'm not gonna lie. I like the actor. I like a lot of other characters in it. Watching it, I think the first half of this movie is great. I like the way they kind of set things up. I think the trailers did damage to this movie in the sense where the trailers really made it feel very John Wicky, John Wick stylish, or Mr. Nobody, one of those style movies. And this movie's not quite that until like the last 20 minutes. The rest of the movie is set up, building, training, developing. It's more of a Rocky story. You know, he comes up, he fails miserably, almost dies, gets rescued, trains, regains the will and to fight, to gain or, you know, go get vengeance on this dude who murdered his mother in front of him. He did worse than that, but to get vengeance and justice for that. And I was in it. Parts of it are really good. I like, my favorite part of the whole movie is when he's at, they said it, I forgot what it's called. It's not like, it's where like the hidden group is, where they're hiding. It's like a sanctuary, and he's just training, and they're cheering him on, and like we're outcast, you know. That part of it was great. I like those characters and the way they built up. And I'm not gonna lie, the last 20 minutes-ish, where he's going to work on people after really training with this group, he kills it. The fight scenes were great. The choreography was dope. Some of the songs, audio, sometimes didn't hit for me, but I'm like kind of particular, so it's not a big deal, but it was, for me, it kind of threw me off, because sometimes it was a little too loud or not loud enough, so it was like that. But that being said, I still think this movie is enjoyable. I was hoping for like a great movie, and I got a decent movie, so I can't really say it was a bad movie. I'd recommend it, however, I mean, I don't think it's in theaters anymore, but if it's streaming, which I think it is, check it out. I'd recommend it in that sense. I wouldn't have been like, go check it out in the theaters. It's a, you know, it's a big deal. You're gonna love it. The experience in the theater is gonna make it better. Nah, like, if it would have went straight to streaming, I think I would have liked it a little bit more, because, you know, you get that benefit of not having to leave your house. Go pay 20 bucks. Well, I watch everything in Dolby, so, you know, $22, $23 every time I go to the movies, not including snacks. And when I go to the movies, I want that experience, you know. I love the audio, the visuals, just a combination of it, the reaction of people with me. I don't even know them. I'll be looking at dude like, that was crazy. And this movie, we're kind of like, alright, that's cool. Could have watched this at home and got the same experience. Slightly let down, not terrible, decent movie. Like I said, check it out. But if you have seen it, I want to hear your thoughts. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know if it's like the legend of Hanuman, like if that's real, or was that just for the movie, or is it from a book? That much I don't know, but I did love that aspect of it. And I almost forgot the one thing, or the second thing I want to mention with the trailer to damage, is where I know in the movie they discussed the legend of Hanuman and how that's like what he's kind of using, but he uses the ape mask like twice. It's in the beginning, and then he like bleaches it to be white at the end, but he wears it for maybe a total of 2 minutes throughout the whole movie, if that. And I kind of like the idea of him being in the suit, the mask, and just going to work on people, and at the end being like, what are you? Who are you? What's going on? And him being like, wah-bah, I'm back, baby. So like, that's what I was kind of hoping for too. That didn't happen like at all. And again, I want to hear your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns. But until next time, stay safe, be well, y con mucho amor. Adios.